The Philippines has been experiencing one of the fastest economic growth in history for the past 5 years. The country is now second fastest growing economy in the world next to China. However, achieving inclusive growth remains to be a tough challenge. How could the ordinary Filipino feel the benefits of our booming economy? The Department of the Interior and Local Government believes that the LGUs are key in translating these economic gains into better quality of life for every Filipino through tapat na palakad. Which is why in the year 2010, the late Secretary Jesse Robredo introduced the Seal of Good Housekeeping. This program measured transparency and accountability of LGUs through the full disclosure policy of the DILG and no adverse or negative opinion by the Commission on Audit. LGUs who earned the Seal of Good Housekeeping were entitled to access the Performance Challenge Fund as an incentive to fund high-impact local development projects. In 2013, 734 provinces, cities, and municipalities were granted the Performance Challenge Fund amounting to 1 billion pesos. The Seal of Good Housekeeping contributed to promoting tapat na palakad in LGUs. In fact, 84% or a total of 1,372 LGUs have already met the minimum requirements of good housekeeping. This meant that the LGUs were ready for a broader set of standards, a trigger for the department to raise the bar of local governance. Thus, in January 2014, Secretary Mar Rojas of the DILG scaled up the reform agenda from tapat na palakad of the Seal of Good Housekeeping to tapat at mahusay na pamahalaang lokal with the new Seal of Good Local Governance. The new seal now measures 6 areas, carefully determined and assessed by the DILG in partnership with the leagues, CSOs, business groups, private sector, and government agencies. First, good financial housekeeping. The same standards set by the Seal of Good Housekeeping. Ipagpapatuloy natin ito at hihigitan pa. Second, disaster preparedness. It sets the standards for critical preparations for all types of disasters and actions to mitigate the effects of calamity to the community. Third, social protection. It focuses on serving the primary needs and protecting the rights of women, children, the elderly, persons with disability, indigenous communities, and informal settlers. Fourth, business friendliness and competitiveness. It encourages the continuous improvement of business registration and processes to encourage more local investments and employment. Fifth, environment protection. Includes sustainable solid waste management, cleaning and greening of the communities, and promoting a healthy and thriving ecosystem that would protect the community from the effects of climate change. And lastly, peace and order to ensure peaceful and safe communities. LGUs meeting the minimum criteria shall be conferred with the Seal of Good Local Governance and will also entitle them to a package of incentives such as the Performance Challenge Fund and access to other national performance-based programs.
Itong Seal of Good Local Governance, binibigyan ka na ng blueprint, binibigyan ka na ng guide kung paano mo maibibigay ng tama, ng maayos, ng mabilis yung ating serbisyo sa ating mga kababayan.
Nga kinahanglan gyud ang atong tinud-anay nga pagserbisyo para sa atong katawhan, mao'y ato ang unahon gyud kay kun naa nato ang gugma, ang tinud nga pasyon nga moserbisyo sa atong mga katawhan, ana gyud ang sukaran nga silang mga tao labi na gyud kadto bitaw mga pobre makadawat sa mga insaktong benepisyo, mga insaktong gustong ihatag sa atong gobyerno para mahawas nato sila sa ilang kalisod, para matabangan nato sila sa ilang mga kalisod.
dapat ay meron talagang political will to do that, to do this. Kanilang nararamdaman na may totoong gobyerno na tumutulong sa sambayan ng Pilipino. Kaya I encourage to all mayors na gawin lang natin yung tama at meron tayong resources na may bibigay sa taong bayan.
Among ang nabuhat sugod sa mga administrasyon kay aron napay daghan among kapakita nga sa among lungsod bisag usa lamang kini ka isla nga makahatag pud kompetensya sa uban. Doble ang among inspirasyon, doble ang among kalipay kay daghan ang mga adjuhan nga nahatag niini nga seal of good governance.
Napakadaling puntahan ng lugar ng Ilon. At pati ang lahat ng maninirahan doon na ginhawang pamumuhay nila yung dahil maganda na nga yung produkto nila, madaling na ibababa.
Saka malaki po na itulong talaga ang health center dito sa Pittsburgh. Lalo na po yung mga hindi po makababa sa bayan dahil sa kawalan po ng pamasahe, po sa mga buntis. Naalagaan po yung kanilang pagbubuntis. Sa gamot, libre din. Malaking tulong po talaga sa mga mahihirap na katulad namin.
Dati nga lubak-lubak na dito, hindi ko na siminto. Kaya dali magbuba ang mga kanina, biring. Kung ay siminto naman, dasig lang pag-ilakats na koron. Tapos daw namin ang pagtagal, naway ang kasayro. Lagi mag-init man sa gasolina kay simentado, dasig lang pagpabalik sa koron.
As public servants, we are accountable to our people and responsible in our actions at all times. The new seal symbolizes integrity and good performance of local governments. Let it be a continuing challenge for provincial, city, and municipal governments to do better today and in the years to come.